I am at the Raven Nature Reserve, Wexford, Ireland. By the way, my name is Mitya. I'm walking the path, but I don't know where it leads. Only that I have to keep moving, step by step, following something I can't quite name. The wind carries the scent of salt and seaweed. Waves roll across the sand, as if the ocean itself is breathing. I feel as though the land is alive, watching, listening, guiding me forward. I didn't plan to be here. At that time, I was supposed to be in Peru, but the trip was cancelled. Ireland was never my destination. Yet, a message came that I needed to go to Glendalough, and so I follow it, even though my heart wanted to go to Geneva. I didn't come to searching for meaning. I simply came, without plans, without expectations. I brought my camera, but not a script. I just recorded what I called me. 2 weeks earlier, I had been in Turkey, my favorite journey so far. For the first time, I drove alone, in a rented car in a foreign country, through the chaotic rhythm of Istanbul. I crossed bridges between continents and walked through ancient ruins under the golden light of Troy, together with strangers who had already become friends. It was the perfect trip, one that led me far beyond my comfort zone. But in Troy, something different happened. When I stepped onto that ancient land, I felt destruction. Deep, invisible, undeniable. I saw raw images of what could happen. Visions I never wanted to see. Or maybe part of me did. I was confused, caught between what I feared and what I desired. And on top of it all, I heard a voice inside me whisper, "You're not good enough for anyone." I started believing it, and maybe a part of me still does. In that moment, I saw how easily the mind can turn light into shadow. Those visions weren't bad, they were mirrors, showing what still lived in my unconsciousness. And once I could see them, I could begin to transform them. That understanding came to me during the Holy Nada festival. I'm grateful for that, because there I heard exactly what I needed to hear. Thanks, God. That's how I turned pain into creation. That's how I recorded momentum. I didn't plant it. Only the anger and confusion inside me slowly transforming from poison into medicine. For me, it's the best recording I ever made. Now, here on Raven Beach, I feel that same energy. The moment before transformation, the raven, a symbol of mystery, intelligence, and messages from unseen world, flies above the waves, as if watching over the path I walk. Across cultures, the raven always carries the same truth: death and rebirth, light and shadow, thought and memory. In Norse mythology, Odin's ravens, Hugin and Munin, travel across the realms each day, bringing back wisdom from all corners of existence. They remind us that thought and memory are wings. One observes, the other remembers, and together they create understanding. In Celtic myth, the raven follows the Morrigan, goddess of war, prophecy, and transformation. Her ravens circle in the battlefield, not as omens of death, but a symbol of change, of life renewing itself through endings. The raven moves between worlds, seen and unseen, life and death. light and dark. It teaches us that to be whole, we must embrace both sides. That transformation doesn't come from escaping the shadow, but from integrating it. The raven asks us, "Why did you choose this?" Because every shadow hides a message, every wound contains a key, and every ending opens the door to a new beginning. Maybe I was never meant to go to Peru. Maybe Ireland was the destination all along. Or maybe there are no destinations, only mirrors that help us remember who we are becoming. Now, as the waves reach the shore, I stop and breathe. I feel the wind, the rhythm of the earth beneath my feet. And I realize I don't need to know where the path leads. I just need to walk it. Because from the destruction comes transformation, from silence comes meaning, and from shadow comes light. This is where the path continues. Because of what happened to me in Troy, I decided that for this trip to Ireland, I would create videos with my thoughts in them. Not just images, but meaning. And maybe those flashes weren't visions of the future, but glimpses of what was always meant to unfold. It still hurts at times, but from that pain I try to create new possibilities.